I apologize for the inconvenience of not seeing a lot of my streams lately. You've been seeing a lot of black streams lately. What has happened is the third party company that I use, which is Lightstream, has recently done an update. As you can see, we got our overlays back. I haven't had overlays on my stream in a while. This is just one of the many that I have. Obviously, you can see my logo at the top, which is awesome. But yeah, as of right now, I'm in talks with Lightstream right now to try to figure out what in the hell happened uh, after the update. As you can see, we can go live on Twitch. I can go live on YouTube, but I can't get my PlayStation to connect to Lightstream for some odd reason. It's a black screen now when you go to basically when you start streaming. It will give you a black screen. I don't know if anybody knows any workarounds on this. I've talked to Lightstream a couple times now. They're having me send over screenshots of all my setup and everything else. And originally, I couldn't even get my webcam to come up for some odd reason. So I ended up having to restart my whole system. And then that's kind of where I was able to finally get Lightstream to actually start posting the actual screen and start sharing that with Twitch and YouTube. So hopefully we can get back up and running. I know I've got a buddy of mine at work who wants to see me play some UFC. I actually just got my internet back up and running, so I know a lot of like my previous videos have been choppy because of my internet. Hopefully, we've fixed that with. I'm straight hardwired now into. I'm in a my little area is a walk-in closet. It's a big, pretty good sized walk-in closet, but I had to hardwire from my bedroom into my walk-in closet, and I had to hardwire a couple of things, and so I had to get some stuff off of Amazon to kind of help me work through that. And so once I finally got that done, we ended up having this issue with Lightstream because they updated it, and like I said, they gave us back our overlays, which is awesome. I enjoyed having overlays. And of course, everybody knows that for a while now we haven't had overlays because their last update really didn't give you overlays. It wasn't really user friendly. So bear with me on this. I'm trying to get it fixed. To those who do watch my videos, I do know there's a few that watch my videos. So those who do watch my videos, this is my way of saying I apologize. I'd love to be giving you guys some great content. I know that like I played a game last night of Warzone, and we ended up taking first, and the ending was really cool. Wish I would have been streaming for that, but unfortunately, that didn't happen. I'd like to start streaming some UFC again, just because one of my buddies, like I said, at work has been interested in UFC. What up, Casey? If you're watching, um, so that's kind of where I'm at. So I apologize. It's not really a good look for a content creator like myself. I'm going to do better. Hopefully, once they get this up and running, I'm going to do better. I'm going to start streaming every day again, like I originally was a long time ago. I'm going to start streaming every day. I'm going to hopefully stream either UFC or I'm going to be streaming Warzone or TDM or hell, every once in a while I play zombies. The Modern Warfare, or excuse me, Call of Duty Zombies. So I'm looking forward to that. I am looking forward to Battlefield coming out. I think that's coming out in October. I did get to play the beta. I don't think I recorded anything from the beta. I should have, but with my internet being so choppy lately, just because I'm in here and the Wi-Fi sucks, I had to hardwire everything, and I could. And then, of course, we ended up running into another issue where my laptop does not have an Ethernet port, so I had to buy a splitter, and then I also had to buy an adapter that goes from Ethernet to USB. It does work okay. Um, Lightstream still shows a little choppy, or it did show choppy, but when I went to YouTube and to Twitch, they both seem pretty decent. So I'm hoping again that Lightstream will get back up and running. We can get some streaming going on, and I can give you guys some really cool content. football as well. It's Saturday right now. It's the 23rd. This it was 22nd. Today's 23rd. So, anyways, I hope everybody's doing really well. Um, Peace and love, for everybody. So, yeah, if you have any questions, you can feel free to catch me here, catch me at YouTube. I'm always willing to sit down and talk with anybody that watches. If you're watching right now and you have a question, let me know. I guess right now what I can do is we can just discuss the upcoming games again, and we can discuss kind of what the future holds. Another game that I'm kind of hoping that I will be streaming is NHL 26. I'm huge fan. I didn't pick up NHL 25 because for 4 years the dialogue for Be a Pro, like the whole entire Be a Pro, was kind of like the same thing for 4 years. So I didn't end up doing that. I didn't end up picking up 25. But then I heard they revamped Be a Pro for 26, so I plan on picking that up. I think that comes out September 12th. So I'm really excited about that. Excuse me. So yeah, we're excited about that. Again, excited about Battlefield coming out. The beta was fun. It is definitely a different gameplay than Call of Duty. So a lot of people trying to move back and forth didn't like the gameplay. I know a couple of people that I run with. You heard my you heard Freemason 127 say, he didn't like the way the game played, and totally understand. It is a different gameplay. As far as the movements are completely different. As far as um, the feel of it, if you know, you know. My oldest daughter, who you've probably seen me play games with, Ho for Fireball. She didn't like the game either. She wasn't a big fan of it, which is fine. Again, we've been conditioned to Call of Duty for the last several years. I mean, I've been playing Call of Duty since Black Ops 1 back in 2010. So, I mean, I've been playing for 15 years. And, I've played a couple Battlefields in between all of that. But for the most part, it has been just Call of Duty. And so moving back over, I remember when my wife and I, who is Spaghetti Betty, if you watch my streams, I remember she was telling me that when we first went over, we played Battlefield Bad Company. And if you know that game, it was back, I think, in 09 or 08 when it came out. And we were really hooked on that. That was like the first online game that we actually got into together. It was me, my wife, and my buddy, and my dad. And which is funny because it's the original 4 now. We ended up on stream. Just letting you know my camera's on. Oh no, that's cool. It's just making you aware that my camera's on. So I where was I going? Oh yeah. So I remember we were transitioning from Bad Company to Black Ops, and I remember it was very interesting to try to switch back. Now we're trying to obviously going to have to try to switch back again. And I even remember after the beta for Battlefield 6, the movement was different. I had to get back used to, just even within a couple of days, I had to get back to locking onto people a lot quicker. So that'll be interesting to get back into that. Of course, Battlefield or Call of Duty Black Ops 7 is coming out in the near future here. That looks pretty good. I can't wait to see how that goes. I know we're getting Raid, Express, and what was the other one? Do you remember what the other one was? Raid, Express, and damn it. Oh, Hijacked. We're also getting Hijacked. So those three are for sure coming to Black Ops 7, which, if you're a fan of the original Black Ops and Black Ops 2, those are some big maps that were out. Let's see. What else can we talk about? Since I can't really stream my games, but I can still go live, see what else we can talk about. I don't know. Like I said, UFC 5. I know Casey wants me to be posting some more of that. Thought that was kind of cool. So hopefully, like I said, when we get Lightstream up and running with my PS5, we can start showing some of that off. Yeah. Anywho, I'm gonna jump off and probably play some games. So if you're watching this again, my apologies for not being able to stream. I would like to hopefully, like I said, start streaming every day again once I can clear up all this issue. And that's that. So everybody have a happy Saturday. Like I said, it's August 23rd. And I'll see you all next video. Gamers, as always, game on. We'll see you later.